Good morning, or good evening, boys and girls. I'm recording these videos before I go to my conference, so let's get moving. We're going to do a review of multiplication because we haven't touched on multiplication in a while. So our first word problem is Mr. B has to buy 24 presents. If he spends $176 on each one, how much will he spend? So I see there's some important information, there's some important information, there's my question. And I know this is multiplication because one present will cost $24. The next present will cost The first present will cost $176. The next one will cost $176. The next one will cost $176. So on and so forth. So I'll model both ways that you can do this. You can do the traditional 176 times 24. 4 times 6 is 24. Bring up the 2. 7 times 4 is 28, plus 2 would give you 30. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 would be 7. Now I'm moving over to the tens place value, so I need to add my 0. 2 times 6 is 12. The 2 needs to go down while the 1 goes up because I can only have one digit in each place value. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 1 would be 15. Carry up the 1. 2 times 1 is 3, or 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. I've now added those, or now I need to add those, so that would give me 4, 2, 12, carry that, 4,224. Now let's check that with lattice box. So for lattice box, I like to draw my box first. Put the numbers on the top, 176, numbers on the side, divide up my box, diagonals, remember here, you do each box individually, diagonals, diagonals. So then 2 times 6, right here, 2 times 6 is 12, dropping below that box, 4 times 6 is 24, going to the left of the box, 7 times 4 is 28, 2 times 7 is 14, 1 times 2 is 2, making sure I do 0, 2, and 1 times 4 is 4, doing 0, 4. Now I add my diagonals. So 4 by itself is 4, 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 8 would give me 12. So again, same concept, one digit in each place value, the 2 goes down, I carry up a 1, I circle it so I don't forget about it. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 4 is 6, plus 2 is 8, plus 4 would give me 12. And then I carry up, circle it so I don't forget about it. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4. We see our two answers match, which means that I would be spending a little over $4,000 on presents, which is a lot of money for me to be spending on presents. But that is your first problem. Whichever method you are comfortable with is the one that you should stick with. Our second problem, this is the one you're going to work out and then we'll work through it together, is an Xbox One, weighs 84 ounces. How much would 376 weigh, which would be a lot of Xbox One. So take a couple seconds, pause the video, solve it, and then we'll meet back here. Alright, hopefully at this point you've solved your video. I'm going to start with lattice box this time. So I've got my box. I've got 376 on the top. I've got 84 on the side. Dividing it up. Diagonals, 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 diagonals. I'm going to go across the top this time. So 3 times 8 is 24. 7 times 8 is 56. 6 times 8 is 48. Now let's drop to the bottom row. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 3 is 12. Now I add my diagonals. 4, 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 8 would give me 18. Carry up the 1. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 1 is 11, plus 2 would give me 15. Carry up the 1. 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 4 is 10, plus 1 is 11. Carry that up. 1 plus 2 is 3. Now let's check that with traditional. 376 times 84. That's going to give me 24 there. Carry up the 2 because of the place values. 7 times 4 is 28 plus 2 will give me 30. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 3 will give me 15. Now I'm moving over to the 8, so I add in a 0, because that's in the tens place value. 6 times 8 is 48. 8 times 7 is 56, plus 4 would give me 60. 8 times 3 is 24, plus 6 would give me 30. This is a pretty easy one to add up. 4, 8, 5, 1, 3. This matches with this, so I know I'm correct. Your final problem to bring back to school has a couple parts to it. It says, Mr. B is sending Christmas cards to everyone in the class. It takes him 285 seconds to make each card. How many seconds would it take to send all of his cards? Now, a hint I've given you is think about how many students are in a class, and then if you'd like a challenge, I'd like you to convert the seconds into minutes. So take this time to pause the video, solve it, and bring it back to school.